Hey everybody, welcome to Elder Geeks Elder Speak. My name is Randy. In the background today, you're going to be seeing gameplay footage from Alien Isolation. First of all, thanks everybody for watching the video this week that I posted, which was a GMR officially of George Weidman, Matt from Matt Visual, and myself talking about Soma. And it was a really fun video to do. It obviously went a lot longer than we expected it to, but it's always really good to kind of talk with those guys. I think we all wish we could do that show a little bit more, but it's one of those things where we basically can do it when our schedules kind of line up. And speaking of schedules lining up, I truly wanted to give the new Star Wars beta a kick today, the Battlefront beta, but regular work has actually been getting in the way, and unfortunately I haven't been able to touch it. So I'd love to hear if anybody out there has played it. If anybody that watches this video has played it, please share your thoughts in the comments below so other people can, see what's kind of going on. Based what I have read from other people, seems like it's a really cool auditory experience, but that it's been so streamlined to the point that some people are seeing it as dumbed down. Please don't take that as Bible, because like I said, I haven't had a chance to really play it and kick it around. But that's the synopsis of what I've been playing, or what I've heard so far. But the reason why I started playing Alien Isolation was because I started streaming again recently, and I guess this is kind of an announcement for that. So if you want to hang out and watch streams, I'm probably going to be doing those regularly on Friday nights, and Friday and or Saturday nights. Kind of want to get back into the habit of doing that more. I really miss doing streaming, and to be honest with you, it's super addictive. Once, I kind of had to stop myself from streaming more instead of playing games for review. So check that out. And the reason why I went with Alien Isolation was because Soma had reminded me of Alien Isolation in a lot of ways. And in a lot of ways, the two games do have some strong similarities with each other. But it is a great game to go from Soma into that one, and probably vice versa. And I'm really pleased with how well the game has held up, over this time. I totally recommend if anybody, wants something kind of spooky for themselves for the holidays, for, Halloween, definitely pick it up. And, this game always gets me in the mood to watch Alien and Aliens, so I threw those on my Netflix queue. Hopefully they'll show up soon. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, right. Review's probably going to be a little bit late this week. I started playing, or I played this game called Synchrom. It's an arcade game. It's a Steam arcade game, or like just a really small game. And the video in my script was just so small that I thought, it's not really worth doing a video all for itself. Like, maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I just do a video of this? What I was kind of hoping for was for another arcade type game to maybe bundle the two together. Maybe I could have like a compare and contrast, or maybe just start doing regularly like arcade games together, bundled, because like I said, because they are so short, and because arcade games, or arcade style games, I should say, are I don't know, they're completely different to review than standard big games, even standard indie games. It's a completely different bag of cats, really. They're generally shorter. They're meant to be played in shorter bursts. Some people just entirely don't play them. It's like saying that you don't play sports games, or it's like you don't play first-person shooters. Arcade games specifically are almost like an entire genre of their own, and a lot of people don't really want to touch them at all. And there's always the dangerous ground for the price points on those kind of games too. So they're a little bit harder to review. It's almost like you want to just give people an overview so they know what they're getting into, and letting them know if it's like a solid build or not, because then that dollar value that they're spending is going to be subjective based on the person buying it. And the reason why I kind of say that is because they can have a solidly built game, but if you're only going to be playing it for an hour, is $10 really going to be worth your time? Is $5 going to be worth it? It's totally subjective. People who love arcade games might really get into it, but yeah, so that's kind of what I'm tossing around in my old noggin. Definitely gonna have a video before the end of the week. It depends on if I get another arcade game on my hands to kind of put out there. But yeah, that's that. I hope everybody's having a really great week. And next week more videos, obviously. Yeah, that ought to do it for me today. Hope to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think of the Star Wars Battlefront beta so far. Maybe I'll do a reactions video on my thoughts on the Battlefront game, beta if I can get my hands on it. Just kind of throw my 2 cents into the pile of everybody else making their 2 cents videos about Star Wars Online. And hopefully I won't get flagged for using John Williams soundtrack. I'll just like mute the audio entirely so I don't get flagged for anything. But that's it. Hope everybody's doing well. Talk to you all soon. See ya.
This video is made possible through generous fan donations on Patreon.